Hello and welcome to my channel. Our today's topic is we are going to filter our custom posts based on the meta values of the posts. The concept sounds very complex, but this thing is not even close to any complexity. Now, in simple words, the topic is we are going to filter our custom posts based on the custom fields that we have given to these posts. Now, before starting this concept, what we will do is we will actually assign custom fields to our custom post type, that is team. So I have already made the custom fields for my custom post type team. One field is city, the other field is age, and I have actually given all the posts these values. For some London, for some New York, Rome, and other cities. Now, the second thing we have to do is actually I have created a page template. Then I have created a new page and assigned that page template to that new page. And now this is the visual appearance of my page. As you can see the custom fields are already given. London and the age of the mark manager is 58, the other is from London, and 56, the designer too is from New York, and age 35. So in that way I have given custom field values to all these posts. Now for filtering, we will use a very wonderful feature of this WP query, and this is meta query. So we will actually integrate meta query or include meta query parameter into our WP query, and our page will start filtering the posts. Now the question is why to use this filtering. Basically the use of this filtering is when we are making a search page, or sometimes we have a filter on the sidebar of the page where we can click. For example, we can have a sidebar on this page which shows the cities New York, Karachi, Lahore, and we will click on any one of them and only those posts will be shown on the right side panel, on the right side pane, you can say. Now in that scenario we require to filter the post based on the city. So the filtering feature will be provided to us through this wonderful parameter called meta query. Now let's jump into this meta query and see the syntax of this meta query, syntax or format of this meta query. Now this meta query starts, then we have an array that gives this that assigns parameter to this meta query. Now first of all we can have this relation can be and or. We'll see practically each and every of these things when we are working in this thing. Now before describing, let's see the other parameters. Now the second parameter that we can give it will be an array. An array will have possibly two values, minimum two values. One is key, the other one is value. Then additionally we can provide it compare and type. Now let's see what compare is. Now compare can have possible values equal to, this is called not equal to, this is not equal to. I can say, for example, I can say give me the posts where the city of the team member is Karachi and age is, this stands for greater than, age is greater than 26. So it will give me all the developers of Karachi where age is greater than 26. But because in it we are using or, so it will pick up either Karachi or age greater than 26. We'll see when we will do practical examples, we'll see that. Now just we have to understand what this stands for. So this is for greater than, we can use greater than, we can use equal to, we can use not equal to. I can say not equal to, so it will pick up the post where age is not equal to 26. Then we can have something called greater than equal to, we can have less than equal to. This is again greater than, this is greater than, and this is less than. And we can have like, we can have not like, in, not in, between, not between, regex. Regex stands for regular expression, so we can have a regular expression in compare as well. We can have not regular expression, and we can have are like. So we can have these values in this compare field if we are using it. Most of the time we don't use it because it has a default value, and the default value is equal to. So if we don't give compare, it all automatically takes the value equal to. So this thing is similar to if we remove this statement. So if we remove this statement, automatically equal to will come as compare. So we don't have to give equal to as compare parameter in this meta query. The next thing that we can have in this in our meta query is this type. Type can be numeric, it can be binary, character, char, date, date time. For example, if we are trying to compare or the dates or date time format fields, then we will use date or date time. It can be signed, it can be time, unsigned, decimal. So it can have any type, but by default the type is char. And what we use normally more than that is we can use numeric or we use date time. These are the normal things that we normally use in our comparisons. So these are the values that can be used in type, but by default the type value is char, means it is basically set for strings. Char stands for string, so it is basically fixed for strings by default, but you can change the nature of the type. Because sometimes I have seen that if I actually try to filter by this age, sometimes it starts giving some trouble. It doesn't give the correct results. Means, for example, if I say greater than 35, it can pick up the values less than 35 as well. So in that scenario, we have to specifically give the type here that we want to compare by numeric type. So in that scenario, that error can be gone. Now let's start by putting first example of the meta query that we can use. First and the most basic and simplest. So here we have placed the first example. Now we are trying to filter the WP query syntax will remain the same. We are picking up the post per pages. -1 means we are trying to pick up all the posts. Then post type will be team, so we are firing it on team post type. Then we are saying the key means the custom field name. So the custom field name is city, and you can see that name actually here. If we go and see in custom field, the name of the field is city. Here we have the name of the custom field is city. So we are using city as key, and the value is Karachi. So where the value of the city custom field is Karachi, it will give us those posts. Now let us start, refresh. It doesn't work. We have to save it. Now we'll try again. Now it is only giving us the team members whose cities are Karachi. Now this is what we have written here. Just pick up the post, custom post, where the city is Karachi. Now let's try the second. Now this is the second example. Now we are using the second custom field, which is age, and we are saying age value 40 and compare greater than. So it will show us the team members whose ages are greater than 40. Now it is saved. Let's try and see if it is getting greater than 40 or not. Now you can see we have a value 45 here. Let's use 45, and that 45 will be removed because we are using greater than, not greater than equal to. So let's see. Now 45 is removed from these posts. Now I can say greater than and equal to. Now 45 will be included. You can see 45 is included. We can say not equal to 45, not equal to 45. So it will actually remove that 45 one and show rest of the posts but not the 45. You can see the age is here, so it's not showing the 45 to me. Now next thing is, let's pick up the next code. Now here we have used the value parameter compare value in. We are using in, and we are giving the values. We are giving two values, and both the values are given in an array. So we are actually trying to check if the city is in Karachi or Rome. So if the city is Karachi or Rome, it will actually show me those posts. So it will only show me the posts from the members from Karachi and Rome. You can see this one is from Karachi, this is from Rome, this is from Rome, and this one is from Karachi. I can add one more as well, or I can add as many as I like to. So I can say Lahore as well. So it will show me the members of Lahore as well. Now you can see Lahore is also included in it. So we can use it like this as well. We can use in, and for in we have to use an array in the value, and in the array we can give multiple values to be compared or to be found. Now next, now in that scenario we have replaced the in with not in. Now it will bring us the posts whose value is not Karachi and not Rome. Now let's see, refresh, and you will see it will not show us the posts from Karachi and Rome, and will show us the rest of the posts. Next, now in this one we are using like. Here we have like. So like is similar to equal to, but like is used for strings and equal to is used for numeric values. So for strings we can specifically use like or not like, and it will behave similar to equal to. So it will only give us the posts from Karachi. It is actually working similar to equal to. Now here we are giving the compare greater than equal to, and type we are setting type to numeric, because it's a numeric value. So we don't want to have any difficulties in calculating that. So we are using greater than equal to and numeric. Now I can actually make it 45 greater than equal to. So it will show us the members older than 45, older than or equal to 45. So you can see all the values it is showing are, the ages are greater than or equal to 45. Next is this one. Now in this one we are using regular expression regex for compare. Now this is actually called regular expression. So it has a specific format, and there are rules of writing the regular expression. Let me just give you a summary of this thing. Now this regular expression, this sign, this is I think in the cap sign. So cap sign represents if the thing starts from. So it will test that it has 0 to 9 values in as its value, and it will give me only the post which has numeric values from me. These are the numeric, these are called numeric values. So it is this regular expression is basically used to test if the value is numeric. Now let's give you the next regular expression. This cap sign basically represents the start. So it will only show me the values that is starting with. This regular expression represents, it will pick up only the values which starts with K. Now you can see it's only giving the cities which starts with K. Now here we are testing the use of OR, that how OR can be used with this meta query. Now to test this OR or AND, or you can say to test this relationship parameter, we have to use two arrays. The first array represents the first test, and the second array represents the second test. Now we can have more than two, we can have 3 tests, 4, 5, 6, 7, as many as we want. Now with OR, what it will do is it will test this first one and the second one and see If any one of them is true, it will show us the post. For example, if the city is true, if city is Karachi, it will show me the post. Or if the age is greater than 56, it will show me the post. So it's not compulsory that only the post from Karachi will be shown. It will show the post from Karachi, and it will show the post where age is greater than 56. Now let's see. Now you can see it is showing me the values greater than 35 and where the city is Karachi. So if one of these conditions is true, it will show me the post. Now I can say and in that scenario this condition is true and the second condition must be true as well. If both the condition is true, then it will show me the post. We can have two conditions, we can have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but if we have 7 conditions with and, it is compulsory that all 7 must be true to show that post. Now let's see what happens. Refresh. Now you can see it is showing me the post Karachi. This one has Karachi and 46, Karachi and 61. So the both conditions are true. The age is greater than 34 and the city is Karachi. For example, I say age is greater than 47 or 46. It is greater than 46. Now the first one will be removed as well. Now you can see first one is also removed. So we have in this scenario where we are using and, it is compulsory that both these conditions must be true. And one thing that I have already told you, that while we are using and or, there must be at least 2 arrays or 2 conditions. And or can't be used with one condition. And one thing more, by default the relationship value is or. So it is normally set to or. If relationship is not expressed explicitly, that means the relationship is or. Now let's move on. Now this is our last scenario. In this scenario, we are using and or all at the same time. There may be one bracket missing, I think. Okay. So this is one condition and this is the second condition. There is an and between these two. So this one must be true and this one must be true to show a post. Now within this second condition, we have another relation, that is or. Now in this second condition, if this one is true or this one is true, the condition result will be true. So if any one of this is true and this one must be true, then the post will be shown. For example, if the age is 61 or the age is 46, if the age is 61 or the age is 46 and city is Karachi, it will show me the post. Let's see if it works. Error came. Maybe there was some problem with the array and number of brackets. So I have to fix that. Let me see if it is 1 bracket or 2 brackets. Okay, good. Now, if the city is Karachi and age is 46 or 61, it will show me the post. Now I say age is 45. Now one post actually will be skipped, I think. You can see one post is skipped. Now this is and or used in combination. There are scenarios where we use and or at the same time. even most of the time we have to use and or at the same time. Now this is actually close of this lesson. I will provide you with this text document that I used for reference, and you can actually pick up the codes and test them on your own pages by yourself, and that will give you a lot of confidence in working with MetaQuery. Working with MetaQuery is actually very important because we have, in many scenarios, we have to use filters, and as I told you, most of the time we have to have some sort of search form. So these functionalities are basically very helpful. This MetaQuery is very helpful in making the search form. For example, if we want to have a form on the top here, and we can give user option to search for example, if someone wants to search for the developers in some city, for example in London. So from the drop down he will select London and click the search button, and on the search results page we will actually use any one of these MetaQueries. Especially we can use this one, the first one, and we'll replace this Karachi with London, and it will show us the team members from London or from Karachi, whatever the user has selected. Now this is the end of our topic. If you think that this topic was helpful for you, please click the like button. Also subscribe. I am making complete tutorial of WordPress in Urdu and English, and I need subscribers for my motivation, so please subscribe. I can assure you that it will not cost you even a penny, so please subscribe and like the video if you like it, and also try to click on the bell icon so that you will get the next lesson whenever I will upload that lesson. Thank you so much. So nice of you. Bye for now.